Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing a video on should you summon for Cusack, and to be honest, I'm already thinking that if you're already at free to play, you just busted all of your load on the Shield Hero collab units. I think you should just save for end of the year, because Cusack is a extremely good unit, very viable. I don't know if he's a crazy DPS. Day one, he looked like he was a pretty decent DPS, but as time goes on, it looks like he's all right. He just looks like he's a better backline than the Ragnarok Bond, than the Amethyst Sniper Zeldris. I think he's a really good backline. He has an amazing debuff card as well, so if you do put him in the front, he can definitely work because he cucks the unknown field load team and whatnot, so that's also a W. Makes units without Sever guarantee a crit, but unless you like absolutely main the demon team, I don't see him doing much. Obviously, he only works on the demon team. The banner though is a very hard bargain to say skip, because there is the only bad units in my opinion, like the absolute terrible units, is Ozone Hawk, MK2, and Elot. Unless you do Guild Boss, Elot is pretty, she's completely useless actually. Mono is pretty alright, and then Ragnarok Bond, obviously good backline for any non-demon teams if you go for the Cusack. Freyr, absolutely amazing unit in PvE. You know, the Wolves, OG Demon. Tarmio, one of the best links in the link. Sorry, one of the best links in the link. One of the best links in the game. And then Ragnarok Diana is pretty fun in PvP. Sadly, the Reinhardt team has kind of obliterated her out of the meta. But overall, like at least 60 to 70% value overall, which is really good. But you do have to take into consideration he's going to be coming back in the tickets, just like the Chandler. Obviously, it could be like 7 years before we actually get them into the tickets. You also have to take that into mind. But I'm really just thinking. Remember what happened? Dropped last year. It was Magelda, Jormungand, Magelda, Ragnarok Merlin. We haven't gotten a Ragnarok banner in quite some time. And this guy's only going to be slightly buffing your demon team, so not much value there. The end of November Ragnarok festival banner last year was Chad King, an absolutely dominant force when he first dropped in PvP. Got moved to PvE and activities unfortunately, but he's still a very good unit. He can clear every single demonic beast with the stall bond team, and then for Deer you can just use whatever, obviously. One of the best units for tower, etc, etc, so very good value in that. You don't need 6/6, but 1/6 is valuable enough. And then after that it was Lilia, which a lot of people are thinking either it's going to be an end of month Ragnarok banner unit, which would be very hype. You know, maybe we get Freya, I mean, the woman with the big boobies, or maybe like Tyr. He looked really cool. Also, I've been watching God of War, like the gameplay of it, and it's kind of funny, all the stuff that links to the Ragnarok, because obviously it's called God of War Ragnarok, so it makes sense. But I'm just like, oh, that guy. But small thing. And then, or people are thinking, as in, I just saw one Nagato video, and it was him saying that maybe Freya drops as like a Christmas bait unit, which maybe, because it's been about 4 or 5 months since we got Ragnarok. It could drop at any time. They're obviously not very set in stone anymore. They could just literally do whatever they want. So we actually have no idea when that's going to be dropping, but the end of year festival is going to be game breaking. I don't see how they couldn't. I think they definitely learned their lesson with dropping Assault Melee. Like, yes, he was good, but if you just didn't attack him, he had no way of actually building up. His ultimate wasn't that great. And Escanor was still just bodying him because he still just did so much damage. But now I think they definitely learned their lesson. They're going to make an absolutely broken unit. Whether it's a Meliodas or not, I don't care. I think it is going to be a Meliodas because, you know, we've gotten it 3 years in a row, but who knows? Maybe they saw what Bleach Brave Souls did after dropping Ichigo for 6 years, and they're like, let's drop an Aizen. And then they did, and then they got the most money possible. Except maybe one time, I don't know. Either or. They got a lot of money for dropping a really, like, hyped up unit, and Mayel or Escanor is a very hyped up unit. One of those two are the most anticipated units for a festival. So, as a free-to-play, I don't see you going for a 1/6 Cusack, maybe buying his outfits. I don't see him being the main thing that would make or break your demon team. and Trader Melee are easily the best two demons in the game. I don't see him replacing those two. So if you have those two, just slap any other demon on the team and you're probably fine. The only thing that Cusack does much better than any other demon is cucking the Philo team, because he has a crit chance down card, which we'll go to his kit real quick. This debuff card right here, he inflicts damage equal to 350% of attack on all enemies, decreases crit chance by 100% for 2 turns. I think it's 30% at rank 1, which is mainly what you'll end up having, so do keep that in mind. But his passive is bonkers. For all enemies participating in battle, reduces their crit rate by 20% and crit damage by 30%. So even if they do crit, they're losing a lot of DPS. For every demon race ally participating in battle, increases demon race allies attack with stats by 4%. He is a demon, obviously, by the way, and he's blue, so I'm on a blue demon team, of course. You know, the next demon hopefully isn't blue again. That'd be pretty nice, but who knows? Doesn't make sense why they're all blue. It's not like they have any blue buffing units for demons. Like, I guess there's Raftalia now, but she's kind of shit on the demon team. Oh, I hate that. Y'all ever just yawn and like your throat just like seizes up, like the muscle right here? Always happens to me. Hate it. Either way, he has a Pierce card. It's decent. It's not like Rimuru. I think Rimuru is 100% better because he literally has a freaking Holy Relic that increases his Pierce rate by 80%, and then on top of that, his passive makes it so he gains more stats or something. Gets more damage, basically. I don't remember exactly what the passive is. But yeah, his Pierce card is good, just not absolutely ball-bustingly broken. So I think he is a backline unit, or at the very least, he's a mono green counter unit. So he's not bad. But as I said, I think there's going to be better units coming on, and he's going to be thrown into the general pool. It's like, whatever. I think he's in a very, very easy skip, because next month, potentially, if you really like this unit, but you're very on the edge of your seat, just wait 2 weeks on global, and then we have a few days to see what comes, because you know JP is going to be showing, and if you're on JP, you have like a day time to see patch notes and decide if you want to summon or not. I really feel like he is a skip though, sadly, because he is a good unit, a very good banner. Not saying he's bad in any way, I just don't think he's going to stand a candle to the potential better and more hype and more valuable units. Like, per se, with Ragnarok, maybe there's a new dog unit that makes dogs an absolute breeze, kind of like Magilda and the Trader Melee combo. Because we have Thonar, but she's kind of like a DPS support, because she doesn't increase basic stats or any survivability in any way, which is what a lot of people need. The damage is very nice, but I think the survivability option is what more people need than just more DPS. You could also just get a really broken PvP unit. I really hope it isn't an angel or something. I would much rather prefer a broken giant meta, or a broken fairy meta, or broken goddess, I guess. Either way, I don't know. I'd even prefer a demon. I just don't want a human, because I don't want humans to be run rampant anymore. The Bond team is incredibly cringe. I'm really scared that Eskener is somehow going to be based off HP and then join the Bond team, or the Reinhardt team, I guess, not the Bond team, because I think Bond would definitely be kicked out if Eskener is based off HP. Dear God, no, please, don't ever bring that team back. It's so annoying. But yeah, in my opinion, I think it's a very hard skip, especially because you got some very nice drip. Never seen anybody use this one. I feel like this one's probably gonna be my favorite. This one looks ugly. I don't know. Whoops. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys are gonna be summoning. I will be going. I don't know if I want to go 1 rotation or go 1/6. It'll probably depend on how deep I end up going for the 1/6. But he definitely does look like a very good unit. But I haven't really invested in the demon team at all, to be honest. Like, if you look at my demon team, I believe Esterosa is 1/6. Yep. Zeldris is 1/6. I did buy their outfits though, because they do look pretty good. Except Esterosa's just sucks. Chandler, I'm pretty sure he's a level 100. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get him anything. I somehow got him 2/6. I think I summoned for the units on the banner, not actually Chandler. And as you can see, I didn't get any of the outfits, even though I'm blocking them. So yeah, I'm not very hyped for the demon team, because if I get another 1/6 unit on my team, I'm going to be losing a lot of CC. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you're going to summon. Take care. Peace out. And yeah, have a great day.